Hi guys, Spence23 here. Welcome to this episode where we're going to take a look at the best 3-star Town Hall 9 attack strategies for war. Now, clan wars are constantly evolving. I'm showing you on the screen here a whole bunch of anti-3-star villages which people are trying to use. It is the way to go. Most wars these days are won by the 3-star attacks. For the most part, pretty much all bases will get 2-starred these days. You won't always get a village as easy as this one. No attempt has been made to make this an anti-3-star village. Very symmetrical for one, which means you can predict what your troops are going to do. So the attacker here, which is Verum Aeternum, has come in with the standard lava loon. Standard lava loon because it's a standard base, and he's not going to have a great deal of trouble taking this down. I say it's a standard lava loon, I guess it's a lava loonian. He's got minions in the clan castle, which is kind of lucky, because you'll see in a minute he doesn't get away with this as easily as you might have expected. Because the queen is still alive, something that they take care of in the hybrid attacks, then these balloons start to go down pretty rapidly as she chases them around and takes them down. Now, I don't know about you guys, this is not an attack which is ever going to get a 3-star at max Town Hall 10 level. You just don't see this happening anymore with the anti-3-star villages. There are still a lot of people at Town Hall 9 still to cotton on to the idea of making anti-3-star towns, and I'm going to bring a video out soon and show you all of the different options for your Town Hall 9 anti-3 stars. Now, if you're not meeting people who are even managing to 2-star villages, well, that's not going to be a concern of yours, but certainly in the better wars, pretty much everything is getting 2-starred. Here comes these minions finishing off this village. Not going to be a problem unless by some miracle they all group together and manage to hit an air bomb, which I don't think is likely to happen. You would have to be the luckiest person alive to get away with that. This king, looking like a bit of a dope, wandering round, absolutely nothing he can do. He's a waste of time, and that's a $1 destruction. Well done, Verum Aeternum. So what happens if you meet a village where somebody has put considerable effort into trying to prevent you from getting the 3-star with either the golems or the lava loons? Well, many people are going to be choosing to go for the hybrid lava loon attack, which means trying to get rid of an air defense, the clan troops, possibly an expo, and certainly the queen, all at the beginning before deploying the rest of your loons and your lava hounds. Now, I detest this attack at Town Hall 10. I'm not going to go into the details of why, but at Town Hall 9, it's potentially more of a legitimate attack. You don't have to deal with any infernos, so you can't really make the same bases that the Town Hall 10 do to defend against this particular attack. This guy's got away with it a little bit. Who's this? It's Saya. He's got away with it. The witch did jump over that wall, which has made his attack a little bit easier. If he'd have failed to get that air defense, this could have been a bit more of a problem for him. In come the lava hounds, hoping to attract any of the defenses. Here comes the bombs and mines. Got rid of those, and as long as you get the nicely placed rage, tips just about touching there, and keep these loons in the rage as long as possible to get over these air defenses, and once they are down, this village is going to have a serious problem from defending from this attack. So you've noticed you need to be sending 2 or 3 loons to hit anything which can fire back, whether that be an archer tower or a wizard tower, but if you're only meaning to take down a cannon or a mortar, you can get away with just sending the 1 loon. Down goes one of the final archer towers. Down goes this expo. Once that expo's down, there is nothing left to prevent this village from being 3-starred with the hybrid lava loon. Let's speed this up now. No problem at all. The only problem you might have is running out of time, but as long as you've got some lava pups left and all of these troops spread around the village, you're guaranteed to get the $1 destruction. Well done, Saya. So what are the alternatives for 3 stars? Well, if you manage to find a village like this, then consider yourself very lucky. This is a terrible village as far as defending against the hogs. There are no spaces inside this village. Any hog attacker doesn't really have to worry a great deal about the big bombs. He knows where his hogs are going to go. They can step from one place to another, taking out these defenses, and all of the hogs can be deployed in perhaps 2, maybe 3 at the most big clumps, which takes down defenses almost instantly. So the reason why our attacker here, which is Red 13, is deploying his royals at the beginning, you don't want to waste all of your troops that you're using to lure these clan troops. You might as well incorporate this as part of your attack No point in just wasting witches. He's saved all of his spells, doesn't want to use the lightning, all of his spells, because he needs the 4 heal to keep these hogs alive as they run round and destroy this village. And here comes the hogs now. He's gone in with 2 clumps, which means he can heal them all together, and it takes them no time at all to get rid of these defences. There is nothing to worry about when it comes to the king. Not only is he slow, but he's stupid. He follows them around, barely catches any of them, swiping all over the place. These hogs will not be harmed by this very stupid king. The queen's up at the top. She's still defended by these witches. Had they been left by themselves, they would all be dead by now. Flipper's flipping the hogs off the screen, but because there's so many of them, we're not going to be losing this raid. Down goes all the defences. The king's still wandering around like a complete fool, but he's not going to be able to do anything about this 3-star. Now, if you want to do this attack, you definitely want to be picking villages like this, which are not at all designed well. These big bombs are outside this village, which you might get away with defending once, but you won't get away with defending a second time when the attacker knows where all of your big bombs are, and they're free to just wander into your village. Look at that, look how bad the big bombs are versus the hogs. 2 big bombs takes down the hogs. But they're in the wrong place, so it's $1 destruction. But what about if you are faced with a serious village which has been laid out to really try to prevent the 3-star? When I first saw this, I was absolutely amazed that anybody decided this could be hogged. So many spaces inside there, so much of a problem for the hogs. You definitely can't send in large groups of hogs here. All you have to do is jump over 2 big bombs, and that is all of your hogs gone. And I can tell you, I've done that before. It put me off hogs for life. I have tried it since with more success, but I definitely wouldn't do it on a village like this. This village is designed to defend from both air and the ground to try and prevent anyone from getting a 3-star. You can take this for 2 stars fairly easily. The town hall is near the edge, but this attacker has very sensibly completely ignored the town hall because GHSQYHJB wants to go for the 3-star. So what's he going to do? He's going to use the surgical hog. Now that means he doesn't lose too many hogs at once when he's dropping them in this base, just adding a few in exactly the right places to take down these defences, pretty much like the surgical loon, only this time we're going to be going for 3-star, not the 1. The flipper's only getting to flip 1 hog off this village rather than a whole crowd. Any big bombs that go off, they're only going to take down maybe a couple of hogs like that one. And this guy has still got his heal there, and as soon as they congregate, as these defences get less and less and they all head towards the same one, he can start healing them, and then this village is in serious trouble. Almost no defences left. That was a genius place to drop that heal spell, as all these other hogs come flying over to the last defence, all getting the heal. So that means even if they hit another bomb, they will survive 1 more hit, and that is a pretty impressive hog raid. I'm not saying you should probably try this on this village. You definitely won't get away with it every time. You need a little bit of luck, but if you do it the surgical way, don't panic and send them all at once. I think you can probably do quite a good job on most Town Hall 9s and most setups using that hog technique. I know that I'm going to go and watch a few Clan Wars soon. I'm going to see if more people can do this attack, because personally I think that's one of the better 3-star attacks that's around at the moment. Speeded this up, let's get rid of these final buildings for this $1 destruction. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do keep those questions coming in the comments. I'll be doing the Q&A video by tomorrow, so this is your last chance. So please do like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with an episode of Bashing Chaps with Barchers. Send everyone!